When all the world's cold, pull up a chair. When it gets rough out there, come have a beer. There will be bands with laughs, there will be news with views. We do it all for you. Watch AAA. You need distraction. Bring all your friends. Drop some donations. Stay till the end, where we all know your name. AAA. When all the shit gets old, come hang around. When you can't take the load, come put it down. There will be bands with laughs, there will be news with views. All of your friends here too at AAA. All of your friends here too, AAA. All of your friends here too, AAA. All of your friends here too, AAA.
Whoa! Hello and welcome to the AAA meeting where one of the A's means ampersand, and it's Monday, my dude. I will time everyone out, which means your host is your favourite drunken uncle. It's me, Drunken Uncle, and I'm joined as always by my colonial co-hosts and collaborators, the one-man dog pile. It's only bloody Sinatra says.
Yo.
And Peter the Dub is Polly Dub.
Hello.
Oh, the whole gang's here, guy. How you
I thought
doing?
he was going to do the ahoy hoy.
Yeah, well, okay,
I know.
look. He knows.
Right after I was like, hey, how's it? Oh, shit, why didn't I ahoy hoy? But
Oh,
yeah.
right, you didn't do it. Okay, you didn't miss it on purpose.
No, I missed it on
He
oversight.
wouldn't dare. He wouldn't dare sin.
Yeah.
Oh, would he? Oh, would he? I will time everyone out.
For calling you Welsh?
I will time you out.
Oh, well, I mean, all right, but have you considered not being Welsh?
Well, that's the server muted. You fucking piece of shit.
Get reasonable cuisine, leave the goats alone. Everything should
Yeah.
be fine.
Right, for one, it's sheep.
Oh.
I
stand
recognise that I
Pieces
didn't
of
do
this.
myself any favours with that one.
Yeah, only a real Welshman would know.
Right, that's it. I'm doing a show on my own again. That was Friday. It was a fantastic show we had on Friday. Just me and the chat. It was brilliant. I just chatted absolute cod shit for about an hour and a half. And today, guys,
Like you at all.
it does. Did you just say Welsh again?
No, but if you thought that, then yes.
Today, guys, we're going to be
You
finishing
doing the thing.
about 15 minutes early because Sinatra's got to, as he says, hard out by 7, and I've got to run out and get some cash, right? I've got someone that's got to give me some money, and because right, I had a letter from the water people, the people that provide me with water, the mermen, and they said, oh, you owe us £100, and I went, oh, that seems about right, actually, because I've not heard from you in a year. Okay, that's fine. Anyway, if you don't pay us in 10 days, then we're gonna send people out to get you. You know, break your legs, send the boys round. And I was like, okay, no, that's
Really?
fine.
You think they'd waterboard you?
Nice. Oh, Polly, it's great to have you back, buddy. But I realised that, yeah, say if you don't pay us in 10 days.
Was that a dono? Because nothing popped up on my end.
That was indeed a donation, sir, yeah.
Yeah, the soulful bird.
It was the stray bird Strut. He is soulful, isn't he?
Yeah, he does. That.
He's got that little vibrato
yeah.
going. It sounds like a fucking musical theatre student. He's amazing. Right, yeah. So they go. If you got to pay us in 10 days, we're going to send the boys around to break your legs or waterboard you. And I was like, okay, cool. Yeah, no, I can do that. But then I saw that actually the letter was issued on the 19th of March. So I'm gonna, yeah, right. So I'm gonna go grab some fucking cash and I'm going to pay that bad boy tonight, which is what I've got to run out. So it's instead of an hour and a half show today, guys, it's gonna be an hour and 15. But it's all right because hey, between all three of us, there's plenty of content that you can watch afterwards. Sinatra,
Oh God, yeah.
how you doing, buddy? How you doing? All right?
I am doing well, good sir. How are you?
Yeah. I had to kick a friend out of my fucking house last night. He was all drunk. He went to a fucking gig and he was all, he was like, what Carol drinking? I'm like, well, you're talking to the right person, motherfucker. It turns out he went to this gig with my ex-girlfriend. He got, all right, a bit weird, but okay. And then but he's pissed off his tits and he just went, oh, mate, you should see the men that she's been seeing. I went, get the fuck out my flat. What a fucking douchey thing to say.
Wait, what did he say again?
You see, fucking. So I was like, all right, okay, yeah, all right. You went to the gig with my ex-girlfriend. All right, fine.
Yeah.
All right, and he went, yeah, mate. Oh, you should see the men that she's been seeing. Like the men she's been going out with.
Why did you immediately assume that it was a bad thing? How do you know he wasn't gonna be like, yeah, they're all fucking fat and stupid. One guy had a big eye and one little eye. The other one was
you
Welsh.
just describing me. No, except for the Welsh part. No, because why would you?
Sam Miguel, clip it.
Don't. No, don't. No, why would you say that to your friend in the first place? Do you know what I mean?
Like, let him finish.
By the way, mate, she's not just moved on, but she's been seeing lots of people. Hey, you know that girl that you were with for a couple of years? Yeah, she get a raw dog loads. Oh, constantly now. Like, dude, what the fuck? Jesus Christ.
Whoa.
That's not just me, right, Polly?
It's a little rough. It's a little rough.
Thank you.
It's rough, but you
That's what I
don't
wanna
know
hear.
where that conversation was going.
It's not where the conversation. It shouldn't have been a conversation in the first place, Sin.
If he had turned around and be like, dude, they're so much better than you, then yeah, I get it. But he could have been setting up like, dude, they're all fucking fat losers. She downgraded so much.
You don't want to hear it at all, mate. I mean, if it was like a couple of years later, fair enough. But this was like 3 months ago. It's just beginning of December when she broke up with me. So I'm like, no, I don't want. I don't want to hear that. What the fuck? You're meant to be my friend. Jesus Christ. So now I'm gonna fuck his mum.
Nice. That'll go next.
Polly, you are who I'm talking to for the rest of the stream, right? Yeah. Fuck this other guy, right? It's me and you, bro.
I just said you should do that. I agree.
While we're here as well, thoughts and prayers going with Frank Cap's wife, who is in ER again.
Oh, really? Yeah, absolutely.
Thinking of your missus there, mate. Yeah, God bless. How you doing, Polly?
Oh, I'm doing all right, I guess. I wasn't, but I'm feeling much better now. Thursday into Friday.
What? Oh, right. You weren't doing well. Right. Okay.
Yeah. Thursday night, Friday morning, whatever. And then on well into Friday. I was not my best self. And then, so I wasn't here for the show. And then I could have been a better co-host by, having
being there.
Yeah. By being there, number one.
It's a bare minimum, isn't it? Bare minimum.
Yeah. And it's like I learn a bad lesson where it's like in that I don't learn the lessons. Like after I wake up, and come to and oh shit, I was in no condition to do. I was in no shape to do the show. But even if I had, I wouldn't have been much use to you. You know what I mean? Who considers vomiting sounds entertaining? Sick people. That's who. Not our audience, to be sure.
I mean, I'm sick. in that case. I love a good vomit sound.
Sick.
No, you don't.
Is that how you? That's what you sound like when you throw up, as it's in. You just go sick.
No, it's an inside joke on the Sin and Sash channel.
Oh, okay, right.
Amberlyn was one. She's like, all these reaction channels are sick, sick. Anytime somebody says sick, I go sick, sick.
All right, that's rules now, guys. It's no longer an inside joke. That's a AAA joke, mate, and you can't get better than a AAA. St. Michael says he's received his prize. The prize. Sin, thank you for sending that on.
Yeah, that shit costs like $15 to ship to you, San Miguel. You better have gotten it like same day.
I mean, I'm gonna pay the $15 there, Sin.
No, he has to.
Do you know what? Fucking fair. Yeah, I'm down with that. St. Michael, get your fucking money out, you stingy shit. You got the prize. Jesus Christ. So,
I think it's because I try to do it in-house at UPS that they automatically like, okay, 2-day shipping. I could have like waited another 2 weeks and taken it to the post office and it would have been like $5.
You could have said that you did that weeks ago. And that's
I
why
could
it
have,
took
you're
so
right.
long. Do you know
Shit.
what I mean? Yeah. That's all right, mate. Like, there's another prize being sent out at the end of the year. You get a second chance. And speaking of second chances, is you tell him Steve Dave for $4.50. He's stepping his game up now because he knows he only gets fucking every third word read out. But for $4.50, do you know it was a weird thing actually on Friday? I could see that dollar donations were coming in, but they weren't appearing on my Streamlabs. And
really?
they're not there now. Yeah. So like, all I saw was a name. One of them was Awful Pun, and I wanted to read that one, Polly, but it just wasn't coming up. Yeah.
There's been some changes on the Streamlabs backend UI stuff that I think it's more client-based than user-based. If that, like, it's different for us than the chat.
Oh, yeah. Did you check? I'm assuming that you have your Streamlabs attached to a PayPal.
Yeah.
Have you noticed that PayPal's hitting dollar and under charges even more now?
Yeah, I
no,
saw
yeah,
$1 come through, and it was like
okay, so it's
2 cents.
Yeah, I thought it was just me. Maybe I hadn't looked in a while. It's not like I'm keeping an eye on how the dollars are doing. Like, I'm happy when people donate $1 and that's that. But I just hadn't. I'm like, oh my god, that went up again since the last time I looked. Like, you get a dollar tip, dollar donation, dollar whatever the fuck that comes from PayPal. They're gonna end up like taking like 95 cents, man. It's
Eventually.
rough.
Eventually, but then still, we would still be grateful for every 5 cents that we get sent.
True that.
We're just gonna have to up our game. Right, everyone have a nice weekend. All good. Did we get up to some fuckery, some shenanigans? You know, get some people pregnant.
I had a pretty good weekend. We just went and hung out with some friends out of town. That was nice.
Did you get anyone pregnant?
Not yet.
Yeah.
What do you mean not yet? You got 2 kids.
And you don't have a long weekend, so what the hell?
Yeah, that's true.
How long does it take to get someone pregnant, Sin? Jesus Christ.
Like 20, 30 seconds.
Seconds.
Depending.
Yeah. No. Okay. Right. Yeah. Fair enough. Right. Polly, weekend. Are you feeling better now? Did you feel better over the weekend? Did you get anyone pregnant?
The weekend was recovery time for me. I did a late night noir bar, but it wasn't long and it wasn't high energy for anyone who was there. It was.
It's a chill out
pretty
stream.
laid back.
It's not going to be high energy. It's chilled.
Yeah. I ended up watching this channel that I just let's talk about it for just a second on Noir Bar, and then I send the link. It's a Historians channel. Mark Felton does a lot of World War II stuff, and normally that's not my gig, but it's I like a DIY channel, like a historian doing like his own thing on YouTube, and it's got all the earmarks of DIY, but it's quality history. And as you might imagine, he's a Brit doing World War II history.
As he might imagine. What does that mean? Should I be offended?
No, not at all. If anything, it's the other way around. It's just, well, yeah, very close to the whole shebang. It's just
it was
nothing
a
says to me. The proto troubles.
Yeah, we just call it the event.
Yeah, I was telling Sam about this, right? With his accent, like nothing says World War II history quite as much as the RP accented narrator who's able to nail the German words with perfect pronunciation every time.
You know, there's on Sundays at my local pub, there's a French guy who works. His name's Cyril, which always, because my grandfather had a cockerel named Cyril, so it always makes me think he's a chicken. But someone else taught me how
Cyril.
Cereal Fergus. Oh my god, how did I not see that? Shit, you're right. Fucking. So someone else taught me. Now this is what I say on Sundays now when he says my pint. I say to him in French, "I love you, bitch," which is it's a lovely thing to say, Polly, to a Frenchman.
Yeah.
Right, we're all caught up.
I mean, yeah, that's not your era at all, Polly. Yeah, no, listen, I go back to 1942, and I like 40s a lot, and that was World War II. But I'm on the American side, you see? We're all about the shadow and blue coal and, not no unnecessary travel.
I mean, we were all on the same side.
Yeah. Hand in all your aluminum, start a victory garden, America.
Oh, you did the Victory Gardens as well. That's nice, isn't it?
Yeah, that was a thing too.
Let's be honest, you got
you can hear the same things over and over again. I've got the phrase SS Oben Gruppenführer Otter Sen Inquat stuck in my head.
What's something about otters?
Otter.
Yeah.
No, it's Arthur, but he's saying the name, like I said, Brit with proper schoolboy English, that RP accent, right? But he nails it, like, SS Oben Gruppenführer. Like, what the fuck kind of military title is that? Welcome to Germany, man.
Yeah.
And Seyss Inquart is the guy's, Seyss Inquart is the guy's last name with a hyphen. And he talks about this guy a lot, so I've just, I've heard that title and that name over and over again.
I mean, seeing as we're about to all die, I hope you don't mind me going out speaking the Kings.
Right?
Brilliant. I'm resentful at the use of the word aluminum, but actually, weirdly, we're gonna get into that, the old English versus American thing. Should we? Right, because we're finishing a little bit early. Should we get into the news?
Yep.
Yeah. Polly says yes. Sinatra, what say you?
$15, little man. Put that shit in my hand. If that money doesn't
And you owe me. Oh, San Miguel for 15. Fine, meatball. Oh, the racist too.
No, dude, you send it to me and I send it to Sinatra. What the fuck? Right, it was you telling
gotta
Steve.
be racist about it.
Was he racist?
Yeah,
He
Meatball
is actually.
racist.
He's very racist. You play Jackbox.
I
with
know.
This cunt, mate. It's gonna be the last thing your Twitch channel ever sees. I still remember that one. You know exactly what I'm talking about, St. Michael. Black Lives Matter. I remember, you dick. Right, it was you telling Steve Day for 450. He says, fucking saggy fake tits on a grill. Wow. That smell is what you bastards have made the ratio. Just imagine. Burning silicone fun bags. Total disappointment. Smash the like button, you fuckers. That's Battle Talk. That's Battle Talk right there. Chat has been berated for the like ratio. And we're off to the bingo card. Oh, by the way, on Friday, we completed a bingo as well. Everyone got laid.
Nice.
Yes.
Cool.
Yeah. Except for you two. Sinatra, you didn't get anyone pregnant. And Polly, you were too sick to get an erection.
Yes.
Oh, right. Let's cast our earbuds on some news popsicles. Starting off, as ever, with the Babylon Bee. Genius Trump tricks Democrats into hating taxes. Because the old tariffs came into effect a couple of days ago, right? And it's Polly has been the talk of the town.
I've heard that.
Yeah, I might have seen the word tariff here and there over the past little while, maybe. Yeah.
Fucking everywhere. And then there was, oh my God, the protests as well. What was it? Hands off our democracy, it was called, or something like that?
Something like that.
Dude, there was literally dozens of people out protesting.
I
It
know.
was incredible.
But I saw multiple videos assuring me, I didn't watch them, but the titles told me the size of the protests are growing.
Yeah, millions. Millions.
Mm-hmm.
They're planning
I'm
another
sure people
one.
will be rising up in the street really quick, yeah.
Well, it's not like they had jobs to go to. They're planning another one on the 19th of April as well.
You're hoping for double the attendance.
Double the, over 40 people this go around. We're hoping. Yeah, it was
They didn't show up to vote. Maybe they'll show up to protest.
that was exactly my thought as well. Like, yeah, they're fucking hands up. I mean, it's just anti-Trump sentiment, isn't it? They're just like, we don't like the way that the votes went. All right, well, if only there was something you could have done to remedy that, like.
Yeah,
It
weird.
reminds me of that old the meme, like ancient meme of the British guy, and he's holding out the placard and just sit down with this sort of thing. Perfect.
Careful now.
What?
No, that was what the other guy was saying.
Oh, yeah.
So there was 2 signs, down with this sort of thing, and the other one said careful now. It was from a show
Really?
called Father Ted.
Is it really?
Yeah, it was Irish.
Oh, I've only ever seen the freeze frame of it. That's hilarious.
Yeah.
I didn't know that
I remember it, yeah.
that image has gone around the world like a billion times.
It did very well, actually, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, the protests, they do make me chuckle, because it's literally a tantrum that their guy didn't win, isn't it? Like, what do you expect to happen here? You know, like, Trump's going to go, do you know what? I'm going to step down. No, motherfucker, you got 4 years of this.
Given enough
Fuck.
bad press, he will reverse the tariff policy and still claim that it was a good idea because that's Trump. But step down? No, never. No, what the fuck? No, that's just insane. Why would he? There's no,
Well, this wasn't so much about the tariffs, was it? This was just, we don't like Trump.
Oh, I thought okay, like I said, I didn't watch any of the videos. I just saw repeated titles. I assumed they were protesting about the tariff. So they had actually.
Boy, if I
they
had
were
to
down for
guess,
sort of
I'd
thing.
say communist China. Are we gonna die here? Darn fucking tootin'.
Careful now. Yeah, it was literally, down with this sort of thing. It was just a load of people who didn't have any jobs throwing the toys out of their pram.
Down with this kind of man.
Down with this, yeah, careful now. Triple X Medic for $5. Thank you very much, dude. Lovely to see you again. He says, hello, Drunkle and friends. Well, we're all friends here, Triple X.
That's me.
And me! I'm officially recovered by brush with death. Oh, thankfully it hasn't affected the speech center of your brain. Jesus Christ. AAA saved my life. Bless you all. P.S. My last message was to you. Was my first super chat ever. Well, I mean, it wasn't a super chat because this channel's no longer monetized. Removed from the part program just from being in general proximity to Otter, which we've learned today was German for Arthur. But no, thank you very much, dude, and we are very, very pleased to hear that you have recovered, mate. I was worried about you. That is actually why Polly couldn't get an erection all weekend, was because we were just shitting ourselves with woe. Now, it's hard on City, mate. Now that you're recovered, Sinatra's going to get someone pregnant. Polly's got a hard on right now, and I'm just swinging me balls around the room. Thank you very much for the $5, my man. So, this is they called it Hands Off Our Democracy. And a lot of people saying, the election was stolen, which, Sinatra, do you remember when that was considered a right-wing conspiracy? Do you remember?
Where are we, John boy? If I had to guess, I'd say communist China. Are we gonna die here? Darn fucking tootin'.
Everything that's a right-wing conspiracy has a 20 to 30 minute shelf life before it becomes correct and accurate.
Unless the left take it up as well, like these guys are going, that was during 2020 to 2024, they were going, no, it's impossible to steal an election. You can't do it. And then, 2025 comes around and they're going, nah, he cheated. So,
If somebody would have told me that 10 years ago, it's like, did you know hypocrisy is not going to exist anymore? Well, it's just going to be gone from the world. That's right. The phrase, but that's different, we'll get rid of it entirely.
yeah, it depends who does it, Polly. Hypocrisy
It's
still
like,
exists.
Wait a minute. It's like, hold on. You opposed this election for years and years, but that's different. Oh, I see.
How?
Yeah.
Oh, they blocked
It's not
me.
that you're
Okay.
a plasma hot hypocrite or anything. Not at
Hell
all.
no, of course not. No. They're democratic enthusiasts and climate change believers. Is Zero
Have
the
you heard this
Zero?
thing? All right, yeah, you go.
All right, mate. Yeah. Zero the Zero, who's leaning into the name for $5, says ahoy hoy drunk. He said ahoy. A traffic cop went through the trouble of leaving a note on my car telling me how good I parked my car. It said parking fine. That's so nice. Thank you. That was all right. And Corbin Thomas, the old CTB for $3 and the Ricky Spanish says, funny how the anti-Trump and Elon protests have been exposed as clueless pro-elites and just a rental. It's a rental.
And they have their talking points or their chants on the piece of paper.
Oh yeah, the hey hey ho ho.
I hate
Yeah.
that was on there. I hate that.
I love it. They love a hey hey ho ho.
Yeah, they do.
But I mean, there was I was watching the old wrestling WWE, right? It seems like it's a wild change of subject, but it's not. They did a European tour, and there was one of them was in London. And I tell you what, guys, no one chants like the English. Like no, there ain't no hey hey ho ho over here. Do you know what I mean? It's some intricate shit. It's like, oh, we got a chant about how fucking Chris Benoit fucking did a double murder suicide to the tune of Claire de Lune. Like, fantastic. We ain't getting no hey over. Oh, fucking no Trump, no KKK, no fascist USA. They love that one. They break that out every time, don't they?
It's a solid one.
I remember a friend sent me a clip of a soccer game, and it was England versus Germany. And they were chanting. I forget the rhyme they were chanting, but it was "My grandfather killed your grandfather." And I'm like, really?
Right?
Really? Fuck, the English don't fuck around, man. Jesus.
See, there was a children's TV presenter, right, from ages ago called Jimmy Savile, right? And it turns out when he did a load of charity work and everything. You guys probably remember.
Wasn't he
Jimmy
a big
Savile.
wrong'un?
He was a big wrong'un, yeah. After he died, it came out that he was not just an alleged paedophile, but a highly prolific one. And I was at a derby football match. We were playing against Leeds, where he came from. And my side of the stadium was chanting, "Jimmy Savile's one of yours." Oh, mate, it's just fucking fantastic. Especially like watching this fucking, I think it was Monday Night Raw. And like, you know, the heel comes out of the fucking...
Do they still have SmackDown?
On Fridays, yeah.
Oh.
But instead of it, everyone going like, boo, it was just the entire fucking crowd going, wanker, wanker, wanker. Mate, fucking hell, I was so happy to be English there. I was like, my heart was swelling with pride. Anyway, no Trump, no KKK, no fascist USA, and a good bit of hey, ho, ho. Donald Trump has got to go. Anything that
Or
rhymes with
President Musk, depending on what protest it is.
Well, I mean, they don't, because they never call him President Trump, do they? It's just Trump.
Yeah.
And that pissed me off as well. Like during it was his first term, and listening to like the BBC News, and they were referring to him as Mr. Trump, and I'm like, you never once did that with Obama, did you? It was always President Obama.
Oh yeah, and they
You
would
know
get
what I
mad.
mean?
Well, you know
if
what?
someone
I'm
called him
surprised they just
Obama.
don't call him Donald, just to increase the amount of contempt.
It's a big D.
Huh?
Don J. Teflon Don. No, wait, that was a gangster, wasn't it? Hey, look, same thing. Let's move on, right? Now, this is awesome. This is awesome, right? The Ford executive had kept score of colleagues' verbal flubs. What is a flub? I'm glad you asked. Right, so Michael Bride kept a meticulous log of mixed metaphors and malaprops uttered in meetings over a decade, such as too many cooks in the soup. Polly, this is our kind of... This is people... And he wrote them all fucking down. He's got over 2,000 of them.
I'd love to hear people's mixed metaphors, man. That'd be awesome.
We love it, do we not? We absolutely love it. Unfortunately, there's no... I mean, look at this. That's... Jesus Christ. That's how many...
There was where somebody like slightly mispronounced something, like, you know, would say good morning and they said good lorning or something. You know what I mean? They just
That doesn't
dropped the
count.
letter, you know. Yeah.
No, that wouldn't
But
count. This is like, you know,
full-on
yeah.
screw ups like this. That's kind of funny.
Too many cooks in the soup. I cannot find the actual list, right? But he had 2,229 what's called linguistic breaches, including the exact quote, context, name of the perpetrator, and color commentary. This is fucking brilliant. He says, all right, so during a 2019 sales meeting to discuss a new vehicle launch, a colleague blurted out, "Let's not reinvent the ocean." How
Oh,
do you...
God.
Wow.
Oh, ye
Yeah,
of
that's not a
little
mixed
faith.
metaphor of anything. That's just a fuck up.
I mean, like, I unironically say, "Oh, ye of little face," because people go, "Oh, yeah, wait, what?" Right, so then there was another one, another meeting in 2016. Someone started a sentence with, "I don't want to sound like a broken drum here."
That's kind of because what the hell's a broken drum sound like? But nothing.
There's no sound, it's broken.
Yeah, it's great.
He said, one colleague declared, "It's a huge task, but we're trying to get our arms and legs around it." O'Brien quipped, adding legs into the mix made it sound kind of kinky. Mate, I absolutely love this shit, guys. He goes, "We weren't being mean, it was just funny." And it is funny. It is funny. I absolutely love it. I found another article about it as well. There was Oh, hang on. Look, no. This right. So, sports and exercise related. They said we're really low on money right now. We're dancing on thin ice.
It's you're pushing the risk even further than anyone else. I think I can appreciate that.
Dancing
Yeah, that one's
on
not horrible.
Because people will say, like, you're turning over in your grave, but people have amplified it to spinning in your grave. You know what I mean? You're not just turning over, but you're actually,
You say rolling in the.
Well, it's turning over in your grave, then rolling in your grave, then spinning in your grave. And I personally have said that dude spin in his grave like 4,500 RPM to be sure. If we could only harness him, we'd solve the energy crisis. We could just put him on a turbine.
There's grades. There's grades of how much they're turning in their grave here. Yeah, okay, right, yeah. There's three different areas of how much you pissed off a dead person. He also said we need to keep running in our swim lanes. And also, I know these are swing for the moon opportunities, but I think we should pursue them. Then you got the body parts.
That's great. That's good.
Swing for the moon.
yeah. Swing for the fences, shoot for the moon. That's good. That's what's hilarious.
We need to make sure dealers have some skin in the teeth. Fucking skin. There was also, it's no skin on our back. Hey, it's no skin on my back. Well, you're meant to have skin on your back, you fucking idiot. Food related, you have too many cooks in the soup, and read between the tea leaves. That's a nice one.
I like that one too. That's good.
We also have, we need to talk about the elephant in the closet. And my personal favourite, I'm not trying to beat a dead horse to death. Oh my god, he said one person had 3 duck-related violations alone. The distinction went to a man called Mike Murphy, a long-time marketing manager who holds a top spot on for board word offences with 184 infractions to date. He happened to hit his 100th during a Halloween party, and here's a photo of him dressed as, excuse me, Ace Frehley from rock band Kiss, standing outside O'Brien and a banner commemorating the dubious milestone. You're goddamn right there's a photo.
Nice. That's great. I like this article.
But it's amazing. I just wish they got more into, I want the entire list. You know? English chant with English chant for $2. That's a AAA chance there. He's got a pint glass on his head. He's got a pint glass on his head. Dude, that was amazing. I've not thought about that one in so long. Thank you very much, English chant. You remember that? That was the
passing out, and they put the glass on his head as he went lower and lower and lower.
That's right. And every time they finished the song, they would go and pour some more beer into it. He got a pint glass on his head. Whoa! Way! He's got a pint glass on. Man, that was fantastic. This article's fantastic. If anyone out there, if you're going to look into this and you can find the actual fucking list, I would love that. That would make my day. That would make all of our day.
Yes.
That's a AAA stream on its own right there. Just reading the 2,229 verbal flubs, as they called it. But let's get into some real shit here. Z or Z? How pervasive are Americanisms in Britain's use of English? Yeah. You see, social media being what it is and a lot of the importing of a lot of American shows to Britain. Young people tend to be speaking a little more TikTok than they do actual English there, Polly. So how do people feel about it?
You feel pervaded upon?
I do.
Why?
Just because I speak with you two fucking 3 times a week. Sinatra more than 3 times a week.
Because we don't say Z, we say Z, and it upsets your delicate Welsh constitution.
I will time you out, Sin.
Do it.
I believe you will.
Thank you, Polly. Right, so we've got... it's a lovely little... Right, so you guys say landslide. Apparently, we say landslip. I've never... ever heard that. That is, you got a list of things here. Do people use the American version? 92% use landslide, which is the American version. 4% use landslip, and another 4% went, bro, I don't give a fuck. Why are you asking me this?
I thought you were going to say that it was like the British said like earth slide or something. I didn't think it was going to be that.
Yeah, it's called just a rock tumble. I've never heard landslip before. Train station, we say railway station. That's your second, right? Horny, Of course, we say Randy. Get a bit Randy.
Shut up. No, you don't. Do you?
I don't. No, I say horny. I say landslide. I say train station. I say horny. I say cupcake instead of fairy cake because I'm pretty sure that's turned into a homophobic slur now. You guys say World War II. We say Second World War.
Really?
Apparently.
I haven't. I mean, I've been watching a Brit talk about World War II a fuck of a lot lately.
Yeah, but did he say World War II or did he say Second World War?
I actually
Go back
don't know.
And listen. Go back.
Like, you think,
Yeah, I'm curious.
I mean, Swars Inquart I can remember, but how he says World War II, I don't know. It's kind of the same thing, isn't it?
Right. You say pharmacy, we say chemist. Now is we're getting a little bit, you know, those top
That I'm
guys
aware of, but that's through far because, you know, so I'm off to the chemist, and I'm like, yeah, that's what we call a, you know, guy running a meth lab.
So an apothecary.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Off to the apothecary to get some potions for my ailments. My humours are out of balance. I must visit a nun.
What are those little vials called?
Vials.
Yeah, we just call
It's
vials.
just vials.
No, there's a word for it.
Yeah, vial.
Come on, Chad, help me out here. What are them little vials called?
Test tube?
No,
Tubes.
Just tube.
no. I'll get back to you.
Okay.
Okay. We'll circle
Uh,
back.
Santa Claus versus Father Christmas. No. Race car. Apparently, we don't say race car.
years
Ampules. That's it. Thank you, Advocates. Ampules. I'm like, isn't that? I took electronics in high school. That's an electronics term.
Yeah.
It's not. I'm kidding.
Isn't that your little tubes that used to go in televisions?
Ampules?
Is it?
I've not heard that one.
It's a little glass tube with a stopper on top, like a test tube is
It's
of
a
a certain
vial.
size. Is usually gradated. It's got like gradations on the side, little line marks and shit. But an ampule has a stopper in it. I believe is the difference. I believe.
Yeah. See, we'd say cork.
Yeah,
Yeah, but what if it's a glass stopper?
Cork.
Is it a bung?
Glass
It's a
cork.
bung. It's a glass cork.
I'm just saying. I've taken a course in cooperage. Y'all did name it the bung in the bung hole. Just saying.
You got in the bung hole. It's actually that's weird. Yes, it's a glass cork because come kicking out time in the pub, right? They'll come around because I get to take my glasses home because I take them back the next day, right? But other people they don't. They'll get offered. It's like a pint container, but it's flimsy plastic, right? A plastic tumbler, or yes, indeed a cup. But it pisses me off the amount of people go like,
You're
can
getting unnecessarily fancy over a plastic cup.
Well, I'm just trying to describe it here, right? But it does annoy me when people say, "Can I have a plastic glass?" Because I go, "You've just named two different materials here."
Yeah. I guess.
Anyway, right? Race car against racing car. Drunk driving is what you say. We say drink driving. Yeah. Movie versus film. Ass and arse. I don't know why I stuck that in there. Jesus Christ. Truck versus lorry. You guys say knock on wood. We say touch wood. Yeah. Yeah. You checkers is called drafts over here. Janitors are caretakers.
Rafts.
Drafts, yeah.
What the hell is wrong
Drafts.
with you guys?
That's interesting. See, I mean, mostly they're just like they're minor differences where I would hope that one person saying the other thing in front of people, no one would be confused.
Right.
You know what I mean? But
Yeah.
it's like drafts. Like, yeah, you can really throw somebody with that.
I'll tell you what, let's make a little game out of this, right? Let's make a little game out of this.
Okay.
Right, so we got down to right. So what do we call an eraser?
What do you call it?
What do the English call an eraser? Shit game.
Time Lord palette.
Rubber mistakey wakey.
I mean, God, I hate how close you are to the truth. Yeah, it's a rubber. It's just a rubber. Which, I mean, you know, I think that's also what you call a condom. What we call a jumper, what do you call it?
Hoodie.
Sweater. Yeah, okay, right.
Just a sweater? Okay, I thought it was a hoodie, period. Okay.
Well, period hoodie. You say counterclockwise, we say...
Anti-clockwise.
Very good.
Cloxy.
Fucking hell.
I remember as far as like near outrage over the clockwise thing. Like, it's like clockwise, and you say, you know, and she, what's wrong with that? I said nothing, but we say counterclockwise. She goes, what does that mean? like anti-clockwise.
It's
She
the
got
thing we're
mad. She started
talking about.
yelling. It was an offense. I'd never heard anything so stupid in all my life. And I'm like,
If you really want to piss her off, refer to it as widdershins.
excuse me?
Yeah, counterclockwise, anti-clockwise, widdershins.
Widdershins. That sounds like an old-timey disease that's been eradicated with like
Yeah.
polio.
Sounds like something that gives you diarrhea.
My
I've
grandpa
got-
came
yeah,
down with
it's called
widdershins, you know?
yeah.
It,
Widdershins are flaring up again.
ugh.
Oh, Gran, I'm sorry, the widdershins is back. What about math? What do we call math?
Maths.
Unnecessarily plural.
Thank you for actually, like, yeah, it's not unnecessary because it's mathematics. It was already plural, right? And also, Sinatra, thank you for not calling it, you know, like number addy waddy. Right. Well,
I was thinking number game.
You knew better. It could be number diviso-isms. You know,
that
it
sounds
could
too
happen.
cool for anything we came up with over here. What do we call a flashlight?
Torch.
Shorts.
Yes. The hood of a car is called.
The hood.
Engine blocky.
Yeah.
The hood of a car, not.
The roof, but it's engine blocky.
It's not a roofy. It's
The
a car-
Meccano Covero.
It's a. I hate this game.
I
It's
don't
a,
want.
it's a car bonnet. Bonnet.
You should have gone with the
I thought the
mechanic.
bonnet was the soft cover of a convertible.
No, that is the roof. That's the roofy woofy.
So what do you call the cover of the boot? Is that a bonnet too?
It's just the boot, mate. I mean, what do you call it?
Trunk.
Yeah.
Is it-
What do we call the trunk
You don't. You just
Covering-
call it the trunk.
metal thing? Yeah, we
Yes,
say close the
trunk.
trunk as if the whole thing's being closed as one unit, not just a cover over top of it. Yeah, I guess.
It's yeah. We're all guilty of that one. What do we call pants?
Trousers.
Trousy wowsies. Very good.
I thought it
Diapers.
was gonna be slacks.
Two leggy.
Oh, diapers are
leggy two tubes.
no, hold on. I know diapers
nappies.
are nappies. That's
Nappies.
right.
Very good. Right. What we call
Oopsies.
what we call rubbish. You call.
Trash, garbage.
Rubbish.
He's calling you sin. What we call a takeaway. You call.
Take out.
Mm-hmm. You say vacation. We say
Holiday.
holiday. You say
I
closet.
love how we
we
both
say...
went Ponzi with it. That was pretty-
Yeah. You say closet. We say.
gay.
I mean,
Closey
some
boxy.
things just it's the closey boxy, of course. Yeah. it's a beautiful because it's a wardrobe. It looks after your robes. A ward for your robes.
You call a closet a wardrobe.
It's a wardrobe, yeah.
What do you
Because-
call the specific piece of cabinetry? Because we have wardrobes. They're just a-
Cabinetry?
yeah.
Okay. Cabin.
Look, we got a unique opportunity. A guy from the 1940s, a guy from the current 2025, and a Brit who's like, you know, I don't know, Middle Ages, whatever.
I mean, yeah, it's constantly Middle Ages here, to be honest. It's a wardrobe.
So
I like
what do
that.
you call the specific cabinet that we would call a wardrobe? What do you call that? Like the stand, like, you know, the Lion Witch in the wardrobe, right? That's not. You weren't going to the back of a closet there. You were going into the cabinet.
Right. A lot of the buildings here are incredibly old. And you wouldn't have a specific room for keeping your clothes in. You would have a cabinet as a wardrobe. So, you know, you walk in closet, a cupboard. It'd be a cupboard. You
Yeah,
wouldn't
cupboard.
That's not
have
specific for your
plates in.
china and whatnot.
you wouldn't have just a a tiny little room just for your clothing. You would have a piece of furniture. Because everything's incredibly old. Soccer, football, obviously. What you call fall is called what over here?
Autumn.
Very good. And right at the bottom,
Freezy daisy.
96% of people who were asked, fuck off, Sid. 96% of people who were asked have refused to call sweets candy. So that's nice. That's our British version. Very good.
All
Sinatra,
things, really?
You lost.
No, misfit. That's what I'm saying. It's not called the Lion, the Witch in the Closet. That's exactly what I was like. So what do you call the separate piece of furniture that's a wardrobe if a wardrobe's a closet.
But that's what I'm referring to. Is the
It-
piece of furniture as opposed to the very small room is a wardrobe.
That's what you're saying. So you're saying that because houses are small and they don't have enough room to have a separate walk-in closet or just a closet in general.
It's
They're
mainly
called-
because houses are very, very old, and I guess furniture was more of a status thing then.
And so it's a holdover to call a closet a wardrobe, even though it's not a separate piece of furniture.
Yeah.
Okay.
If it's built in the house, it's only going to be with newer builds so that you do have these. Probably a cupboard. Yeah.
I heard somebody say a hutch the other day, and I'm like, a what? A hutch?
It's
Hutch
for
Mansell.
rabbits.
A hutch for your china.
Yeah, and a star ski for all your cutlery. Alan throws $3, says Uncle. Alan. That's
Alan.
say hello to Alan right there, guys. Let's just go ahead and cross that one off right there. Boom. Fucking love it. Right, let us continue with the newsage. What else has been happening in the UK? Well, Transport Secretary has said, and this is controversial here, smoking crack cocaine on the tube is unacceptable.
Oh, that sounds like race to me.
Thank you for clearing that up for us, Transport Secretary. I was just about to... smoke a rock? I don't know.
Oh, yeah, an armoire. I forgot about an armoire. Remember when Kramer got one
know about
stolen when he was guarding one during the Soup Nazi episode of Seinfeld?
Yes! Yeah. And fucking Elaine found the recipes.
Yeah, in the armoire that he got from the Soup Nazi.
Yeah, that's right, yeah. What I loved about that was the Soup Nazi hated everyone. He wouldn't let you talk or anything, or you get banned, except for Kramer, who was just there just like eating soup and just fucking chatting to him.
Yeah. He understood. I suffer from my soup.
Hey, guess whose first name is Cosmo? Fucking Cosmo Kramer. Brilliant. What else has been happening in Britain? I'm glad you asked, Polly. Exploding Tunnock's tea cake cleared by tests to fly again. This goes all the way back to, 1960? Right. So, people used to take snacks up on planes with them, like, RAF fighter pilots and shit. One of these are Tunnock's tea cake. It's marshmallow wrapped in really shit chocolate. I don't like them. And two guys, they were flying away. They forgot that they left a Tunnock's tea cake on the plane dashboard. And as they depressurized, it exploded and marshmallow went everywhere.
Really? That's
Right.
fucking awesome.
Right, dude, seriously.
Yeah, this sounds like the stupidest story ever, and I ended up loving it. That's great.
There you go. But so in 1965, a captain and student pilot forgot they had placed unwrapped tea cakes above their instrument panels. When the captain pulled an emergency depressurizing switch, the iconic Scottish treat erupted, leaving a sticky mess over the airmen, the instruments, and cockpit canopy. But now, the RAF Centre of Aerospace Medicine has now given them the all clear to fly again after tests in an altitude chamber found the tea cakes did not explode. So they are once again taking to the skies. Thank you, Tunnock's tea cakes. Welcome back to the clouds.
I kind of want to see some videos of people putting marshmallows in vacuum chambers. That's got to be on YouTube, right?
Yeah, right?
Yeah. I want to see
because,
that.
like,
I want to see like a standard cylinder marshmallow just go.
It would just
Yeah, that's
expand,
awesome.
wouldn't it? It would.
Yeah, I would think. I don't know.
How small? can
According
you
to this
make a
story,
marshmallow?
anyway.
Under pressure, how small can you make the marshmallow? And then
Pretty
as you
damn
release
small.
the
You've
pressure,
never
would it-
taken a marshmallow and tried to squeeze it down and compact it? I have.
Oh, I mean, of course, yeah, but like not in a vacuum. I want to see it. I want to see it in a vacuum, and more importantly, I want them to create the vacuum and see how big you can get the marshmallow before it rips.
Yeah, Abacus has got a point. Is that can you make mini marshmallows the size of regular marshmallows?
And that is how we solve world hunger. Thank you, Tunnock's
We
tea cakes.
fill regular food with airspace and pass it off as more than it actually is. Here you go, hungry people.
It's too late for you. Go ahead and grab that there, Polly.
Oops, I didn't change over my. Go ahead. I'll get to it in a second. I just want to change the theme.
What else has been happening in Britain? Well, tormenting Harris Hawk is captured by someone called Mr. Harris.
Oh.
That fucking fantastic bird. This thing was just going around. It was some fucking town up in, what was it? It was Flamstead. Jesus Christ. I don't know.
Lamstead?
Flamstead. And it was just going around, and it was Flamstead. He was just going around, it was just fucking tormenting people. It's like flying down, it was like fucking scratching them with his fucking talons and like pecking at them with his beautifully designed face. And it was just, I mean, he was targeting bold people specifically. I guess because they look like an egg. I don't know. But the guy managed to catch the hawk, and everyone can go outside once again.
Oh.
It's nice, isn't it? I love a hawk.
You know, it's funny you say that. I got some kind of bird of prey screaming outside, and it's getting on my nerves.
See, I'd love that. I love a good scream.
Well, it's a full-on screech of rodent eating, so it's not very cool.
Yeah, that is cool.
Right. Funny how? How am I funny? I'm funny how? I mean, funny like I'm a clown. I amuse you. What the fuck are you looking at? What the fuck?
Good fellow otter to play, so there we go. Gamer Villain, thank you for the 1350, greatly appreciate it. As if my year couldn't get any worse, my streaming partner is with the vet right now. Oh no, Lucifer is probably getting surgery. Cytology showed pre-cancer. They're sending a sample to another lab to confirm. So the only surgery going on right now with Lucifer is biopsy for the cancer test. That's it.
Oh, Gamer Levine, I'm so sorry, dude.
Yeah,
Same,
no
man.
kidding. That's rough. Poor little doggo.
Lucifer's a cat.
I know. Gato.
All right. Well, I'm sure, because Lucifer is a stubborn asshole, and I'm sure I'll be fine, Gamer Levine.
Yeah.
No worries.
I mean, what's Glenn going to do? It's the only reason anyone shows up to her streams.
Because they're there to see the cat and not her.
I'm not going to lie. Okay, no, that's a joke. But honestly, when she had like the dog's cam on, just like the little bunched up tortilla blanket that she's got for the dog, and the dog was there. Yeah, I stayed longer than I would have otherwise just to look at the dog.
That's natural
I mean,
with you, Cam.
who doesn't? If you have an animal, you've got a pet. Do a pet cam, man.
Damn right. It's like with this hawk. What else has been happening in Britain then? Well, Polly, thank you for asking once more. Once in a lifetime Iron Age hoard found in Yorkshire. This is what happens when your country's been around for longer than 200 years, guys. There's 800 Iron Age artifacts discovered by metal detectorists in a North Yorkshire village. Like this, there's a mask. Right, put that one back in the fucking ground for a start, mate. Right, nothing good can come from that. You had like a load of spearheads, some kind of wine carrying thing, whole lot of Iron Age shit, which is about 2,000 years old.
That's pretty cool.
That's awesome, isn't it? Old shit, man. I fucking love it. You got some news-based news, some news-based news, some movie-based news. I got some movie-based news.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, just when we thought that Snow White couldn't get any worse, it turns out it's destroying the planet. Had higher carbon emissions than the latest Fast and Furious film.
Now, that's the end of the movie right there.
all the dwarves drown as the ice caps melt. All them little birds that help Snow White fucking get dressed and just perish, just falling from the sky.
What were they running? Constant campfires? What were the carbon emissions from?
Your lighting, general power usage, all the hot air from the Disney CEO going, if you don't watch it, you're a bigot. Just a lot going on. So if
they
you
didn't
don't
use enough post-consumer products in their film sets.
Yeah. And probably the amount of CGI trying to get this woman to look hot. If you didn't need another reason to not watch this film, guys, you can now not watch this film and say that you're saving the planet. We got other movie-based news. Sin, I sent you a message about this, and you didn't freak out, so I'm assuming you didn't get it because Nobody 2 is coming out.
I knew.
Yes!
I cannot wait.
Has Bob Odenkirk back at it in full throttle in Nobody 2. Fucking bring it on.
It's supposed to be summer, isn't it?
It is this year. That's as much as I know. Although you also because you guys weren't here on Friday, Coyote versus Acme is now coming out. It's coming out next year. It was shelved by Warner Brothers, but another company bought the rights to it, and it's coming out next year. I
The guy
couldn't
he
be
never
happier.
fought Acme. He used Acme.
That's why he's suing them.
Oh,
It's
Cool.
it's a courtroom drama,
awesome.
but in the style of, like, you know, Who Framed Roger Rabbit or Space Jam. You know, people are in it as well. I mean, it was
Depending on who the people are, okay, you know.
Will Forte. He's a funny guy. They filmed it, they edited it and everything, and then, like, when it was due to come out, they just went, no, we're not going to release it. And everyone went, what? Why? So good guy fucking Ketchup Productions who bought it. Oh, and good guy Bob Odenkirk coming in with Nobody too as well. Fucking bring it on. Now, Sinatra, you've got children.
I do.
Don't turn off the Wi-Fi because 3 teen sisters arrested for trying to kill their mum after she turned off the Wi-Fi.
Dude, try.
Bit of an overreaction.
I did this last week.
You
remember?
You tried to kill your mum because she turned the Wi-Fi off?
Well, I had warned her.
Oh, okay.
No, I did this story last week, remember? Well, maybe no one else remembers. Let's revisit it.
Because you didn't do a show last week, Polly.
No, I did.
Nate.
Think about
Didn't I?
it. No. I love it. Didn't I?
Where the hell did I read this story from? I read this story on a stream. What am I, like, sleepwalking streams now? That's a frightening concept. I hope that doesn't start up.
I've had dreams where I'm live streaming. That
Yeah,
sucks.
so have I.
Yeah, it's mental. Maybe you do it on a noir bar, maybe?
Maybe these aren't the kind of stories we do on Noir Bar, though. We go for, like, bar talk stuff, not people doing crazy crimes, murders.
Yeah.
I save all the disembodiment for here.
And we thank you for that.
It's proprietary at this point.
All right, well, let's move away from it then. There's a toddler caught on TikTok eating his grandfather's ashes.
Oh no.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Turn the handles of your urns inward? Is that the
Put it on a shelf.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, like when you like start a new job or something like you get to start a class and you're like, all right, we're going to go around a circle and everyone say an interesting fact about themselves. Now, everyone hates that because no one believes they got an intro. I'm golden because I say, oh, my birthday is on Christmas Day. I've got that one for life. I'm sorted. And now, so is this little kid. As it comes to him around the circle, he'll be like, oh, yeah, my name is Stephen and I ate my grandfather's ashes. Brilliant. Cheers, Grandpa. You looked.
How do you think that relates to, like, smoking on your homies? Yeah.
It's what he would have wanted. What do you do with the ashes?
Is
Would
that
you
the
just like
premise
scoop
of
it back
How
up?
High?
Yes, it was. Yes, it was. It was his friend who died, and he used the ashes to grow a plant. And whenever he smoked the plant, he could see the ghost of his friend.
Yeah.
Dude, How High? What a fucking film, man.
That was
What a
great
fucking
movie.
film. Bob Boo says, it's always the ginger. Dude, I know, right? I think that's probably why his grandfather died. He's like, not on my watch. Right, Easter's coming up, guys. And that means in America you can get Cadbury's cream eggs again. God bless you. We get them all year round here. So I don't mean to brag, but I mean I am bragging.
I better get them specialty eggs this year.
Dude, you want specialty egg? Check this one out. It is the world's largest cream egg.
Oh shit, look at that thing.
Right?
Why are those guys dressed in purple suits?
That's because they're chocolatiers. That is a thing of beauty right there. And that is solid cream egg. That's not just like hollow chocolate. They've got the fucking they've got the end
Solid is
in the middle
right.
as well.
I am sick of the advertisement for Cadbury's cream eggs where the fondant on the inside flows. You ever bite into one of those things? It's like solid congealed mayonnaise in there or something. Sweet
Can be
mayonnaise.
if you keep them in the fridge. I keep my Cadbury cream eggs in the egg slot in my fridge door. It just makes me smile every time I open it up and see
That is pretty cool. That's
It
nice.
is. Thank you. I mean, you bite into a cream egg? There was
Well, you
the
do-
advertising campaign.
You
from
just
the
sit there and
90s.
suck an egg? Is that what
can't-
you're doing?
Well, I mean, my grandma taught me how to, but yeah.
We don't get it. Like, do you get them with the foil on them still?
You get them with the foil on them, yeah. There was
here.
the advertising campaign.
They're in
from,
little
like
like pull tabs on either
you
side
got
that come
pull
apart.
tabs. Wow.
Yeah, they're like two little halves for the egg. They're in like a plastic little container.
That's disgusting. I hate that. I hate that so much.
I remember when I was a kid, whenever I came across Cadbury cream egg, a little bit of foil would be left on it, and you ended up like literally chewing tin foil. It was awful.
Yeah, but worth it.
Yeah, that's true.
Mm-hmm. The adverts from the late 90s was Cadbury's cream egg. How'd you eat yours? Because everyone had like their own way of eating one. So some people lick the top until they get through to the gooey goodness. Some people wolf it down. Some people take a bite. You know?
I'm getting bigger. Them things are getting smaller.
No, not this one.
Yeah.
Oh, those are just some very, very small gentlemen. Actual Oompa Loompas right there. Yeah, I mean, Mother always said when she was a child, you could share a cream egg with your friend. So, I mean, they're definitely getting smaller and more expensive. Shrinkflation. That's what I call it.
Yeah.
Cozzy lives, Sin. Cozzy lives. Anyway, so Polly, you bite into the top. Sinatra, how do you eat a cream egg?
I do the same thing. I bite right into the top.
You bite into the okay, right.
And then suck out the delicious innards.
Thank fuck we're talking about Cadbury's cream eggs here. Whew.
And not what? Human skulls? What?
Worms.
Wow.
I know a little bit about that.
I know you do. I know you do. And Shiru, I will time you out, motherfucker. Don't you dare. That is a big egg, guys. Imagine the size of a chicken that laid that.
I'm looking forward to Easter candies for the marshmallow-filled bunnies. I want to get one of those this year.
Oh, I fucking hate Peeps.
Oh God, yeah, Sinatra,
Oh,
you sent me
Peeps,
some
yeah,
Peeps.
Peeps are
They were
terrible.
disgusting.
Yeah, no, I want the chocolate bunny. That must be filled with gooey marshmallow goodness.
Speaking of gooey goodness, singer Jessica Simpson says she drinks snake sperm to help her vocal cords.
Oh, good for her.
Yeah.
Who's listening to
bet she
Jessica
has a
Simpson
hobby.
sing anything anyway? What the fuck?
I didn't know who it was. I had to look it up. But it's just an odd one, isn't it? That, like, I mean, are you wanking off a snake? Who's doing that? What does a snake penis look like?
It's smaller, penile
It's
snake.
just the smallest snake. Yeah, she's there on a video, and probably TikTok, isn't it? And people went, "Oh, what are you drinking?" She went, yeah, snake cum," and everyone went, "Ah,
I'm sorry, what?
why is that then?" And she said, vocal cords, innit? And she's like, "You don't really know how drinking things works,
Is
do you,
it?
really?" when you swallow something, it doesn't go past your vocal. It doesn't like rub against your vocal cords, Jessica Simpson. What you're doing here is you're just quaffing bottle after bottle of snake sperm because let's be honest, you like the taste. That's what it's got to be, hasn't it? What type of snake? Cobra? Python? What is it? I need to know more, and also less. Deputies see 7 tigers from home. Man claims they were his service animals.
All 7 have to go around with me at all points in time.
All right, to the bank. Now, people just start giving me money when I walk in the bank with 7 tigers. It's unbelievable. Service animals? Right. If you could pick a service animal, what are you having, gentlemen? I'm going to have a wee while you talk about that. Pick your service animal.
Dog?
Yeah, regular dog.
Yeah, I don't.
That's just a pet. Could be exotic, for fuck's sake.
A dog?
Is there like a half-size German Shepherd? Is that a thing?
Are you sure you mix a German Shepherd with like a Chihuahua or something? Yeah, half-size.
Well, that's a little far. I don't want to go that far. Just German Shepherds are big old fuck-off dogs. It's like, can you get like a half-size one maybe?
I'm sure you. Yeah, I would just have a dog. I don't. The fuck am I gonna do with a tiger, or like a turkey or a gerbil? Like a dog.
I'd love to see someone walking through an airport with a turkey on a leash.
I think somebody has. Like, I'm pretty sure I'm not just making it up.
I mean,
But
once
yeah.
you strip the feathers off them things, there's not much to them underneath all them feathers. I mean, 'cause they're huge. You know? Have you ever watched turkey hunting videos? They're hilarious when they get hit with like that load of steel shot and they, poof, this big puff of feathers. They didn't fly off their body. I mean, it's just they suddenly expand in size because they're, hit and they jump back and it's good fun.
Yeah. The only correct answer to this is dog.
Yeah. So if not dog, then what? For sport animal.
Wolf.
Okay, if not canine, then what?
Chimp.
Really?
Yeah.
You be one of those dudes with a little spider monkey with fucking diapers on and shit?
No, I didn't say monkey. I said chimp.
That's a great answer. I'll give that to you.
I'm trying to think of something intelligent that can be helpful in situation.
Lemur.
Bear?
Lemur.
I'll take a bear.
You got a service bear. Yeah, fair enough.
Service
Yeah.
mongoose. In case I come across any snakes.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Sell their cum to Jessica Simpson.
That's a moneymaker. That's fantastic. Yeah. Service ring-tailed lemur, because it could just like fuck off and grab things for you and bring them back. You'd never get up again. You just fucking pass me the remote. Nice one. Get me a beer. Brilliant. You know, pass me my snake sperm. Thank you very much.
A honey badger. Something violent and vicious. A wolverine, honey badger, something.
What was your answer, Polly?
Other than a dog? I don't know.
Turkey.
That's why I was asking Sin. I just kind of like, what? Yeah.
Yeah, otter.
the
Go
turkey
for an
would be
otter.
fun. Man, I like watching videos on otters, the people that keep otters, but man, they're a handful. But yeah, you're a service animal, so yeah, probably an otter.
It's emotional support, and it's got and you can get it to look after all your shiny pebbles.
And they are clever as fuck. And right, they can juggle to entertain you and guests.
They're good. They're good people. They're good people.
Yeah.
Lawyers say Florida death row inmate should not be executed because he's too fucking fat. Yeah.
Because he'd need a quadruple dose to take him down? What?
Because he's dying anyway.
It doesn't say how fat he is, like what his
How
weight
fat
is.
was he?
He's so fat they couldn't execute him. I don't know. He doesn't look all that fat in the photo, but maybe like prison culture's really agreeing with him. Bryce is too fat to fry. A big dress suggested a Komodo dragon, a service Komodo dragon.
I would be interested to hear where it's like, okay, so this is a firing squad state, but we don't really have money for the kind of ammunition that's going to penetrate that guy's blubber.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
We just got regular full metal jacket rounds, man. I don't think it's going to do it. We're the state. We don't have access to AP ammo, you know?
It's interesting, actually, you say the firing squad, because if you, Snatcher, you remember someone chose their method of execution,
Yeah.
and they chose firing squad. Another fucking person's done it. Another person has chosen firing squad.
Good, bring it back.
It is a little more cost effective, isn't it? The cost of electricity being what it is. Fossil fuels. Whereas, fucking, all right. I'm set trial by combat.
Yeah,
Or-
that would be my go-to.
We go like a full gladiatorial with it, like you fight to the death until you die.
So, Sin, remember us
That-
talking about the hangings after the Nuremberg trials before the stream started?
Mm-hmm.
That's what
The
you were talking
executioner-
about during the intro song? Jesus Christ,
Yes.
guys.
Yeah, it
Wow.
was. Yeah.
All right.
The executioner, John C. Woods, the American executioner that set up the scaffolding and tied the nooses and everything, he's considered like a huge fuck up, that half the executions were bungled. He didn't calculate the drop depth as being long enough. So a lot of them hung by strangulation. Their necks weren't snapped when they reached the line being taut. It was like, you fucked that up, the height they were going to drop from, and the trap door hole you didn't make big enough. So a third of them smacked their head
Ooh.
on the trapdoor hole as they fell through it. So the idea is like snap their neck. No, it's not bloody. That's it. And it's like you had bloody, strangled corpses dangling at the end of a rope for like 10 minutes until they died.
So you're telling me like people the hood over their head as the noose goes around the neck, and they look to the guy and go, "Are you sure this thing is safe?"
Yeah.
Should have.
I mean, that's the old Seinfeld joke when you see the executioners for lethal injection and the guy injecting at the spot, does a little dab of alcohol. Why?
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like, because that's procedure, that's why. But it is kind of funny we don't want them infected. Well, you're going to cure whatever you might infect them with. Believe me.
There was a guy who, we had this on the AAA. Actually. It was a guy. He was sentenced to life in prison, but when he died. He was dead for like 3 minutes, and then he was revived. And he goes, "Well, you should let me free now, then, because my life sentence is over. I died." And I was kind of sat there going like, "Motherfucker's a little bit right though, isn't he? Shit." And now my watch is ended. Do you know what I mean? Right, let's move on. The blobfish is named the fish of the year in New Zealand. The world's ugliest animal, right there.
Oh, that's quite the turnaround. From like that was the ugliest fish that made the rounds on the internet. I even made fun of it, and here it is. Yeah. Fish in New Zealand.
They only look like that because they live in like low pressure, don't they? Or high pressure, like way down in the hole.
Well, yeah, I'd be listless and frowny if I lived, way down under high pressure.
That's just what they look like when they're brought
gravity.
Like when they're under the high pressure of the ocean, they're actually quite good looking apparently.
They look like handsome Squidward when they're all the way down there.
Fish of the year, guys. I know people have been asking me, what about New Zealand's fish of the year? I've taken care of it, right? And now we're good until Fat Bear Week. We're fine. Diamond Tiffany earrings swallowed by suspected thief are recovered by Florida police. Here's the X-ray. Here's the diamond earrings. Suspected thief. Motherfucker, the earrings are in your stomach. You're not you are a thief.
You don't know that.
I do know that.
I invite you to a museum after I've stolen some earrings, okay? And I
poke them first.
Cleverly feed them to you at the cafeteria, so you walk out with them. You're basically my getaway bag.
I'm not your getaway bag.
I've bindled you.
Don't bindle me, bro. I would notice biting into like a whopper. Oh boy. Oh no, Polly's proposing to me again. Oh, thank fuck, it's just earrings.
Yeah.
The suspect was heard saying, "I should have thrown him out the window." Fucking suspected thief. You fucking idiot. An AI avatar tried to argue a case before a New York court, and the judges went, "Get the fuck out of here with that." It didn't argue a very good case either. There's your AI guy. Brought up a video.
Aww. I was hoping it was going to be like a VR tuber, some anime girl. That's disappointing.
Or like one of them bitches from Hollow Live. Oh,
that's just
Sasha Grey. Yeah, it didn't do a very good job. And, the guy's been convicted, obviously, because AI doesn't have humans' best interests at heart. Who fucking knew?
No. Shocking.
Some science-based news, Sin?
Sure.
You know it, mate.
What
Complex
about me?
pattern.
I want science-based news. Fuck.
Of this is for you as well. Complex patterns of volatile gas found circulating around Uranus. Oh, well, why is it every fucking article about Uranus is hilarious?
Because it's written in a...
Because it means butts, doesn't it? Right.
No butthole, but yeah.
Well, yeah, okay. Right. Let me. I'm gonna treat you guys now. Right. I'm gonna treat you. This is a Nokia 3310 under a hydraulic press.
Oh, cool. Nice.
Oh, mate, I love watching things get squashed.
Sure.
Right. Here we go. Right. Check it out. Of course, you cannot destroy a Nokia 3310. I was showing that to everyone in the pub. It says that that's a fairly old meme now. Do you know what I mean? Like,
is that AI? It looks like AI.
No, it's a phone. And on to our titular article, guys. This episode of the AAA meeting number 594 is brought to you by the tagline, "Winter is coming." And this is awesome, right? Because the fucking direwolf is back. It's back, Sin.
But yeah.
It's back. There's 3 of them, right? Romulus, Remus, and the third one's called Khaleesi. It's back.
What's a dire wolf?
It's like a wolf, but like more dire. It's worse. They're fucking
It's a
huge.
wolf at the Straits. I don't.
They're massive.
Okay.
Daryl O'Dell says, when did they leave? They didn't leave. They just went home. A while ago. Something like 1,000 years or something like that. But they're back, man. 10,000 years ago, says Andrew Thorston. Yeah, I mean, this is some fucking... Yeah, this is some legendary
So they're ancient
shit.
wolves that are super large, and they spotted some, and they thought there weren't any more.
No. It was like direwolf DNA. You know how they made the colossal woolly mouse? But they put the woolly mammoth DNA into a mouse.
I was wondering why there were giant mice with tusks running around all over.
No,
the place.
they're still mouse size, man. They're really fluff. These motherfuckers are cute.
Yeah.
And I want... Thank you, sir. Yeah. I want a direwolf. You've got the albino one here as well. That's Ghost,
How big are we talking here?
What?
How big are we talking here? Are we talking like Fenris big, or like, how big?
Well, the mouse?
No, the wolf.
Fenris the Feared? Have you been listening to... Have you been reading the First Law?
No, I'm going off of Marvel Comics, honestly.
I do not know Marvel comic, but they, from what I understand, they were like average in the high hundreds.
Feet tall. I mean, they're puppies at the moment, but they're already 4 feet long and weigh 80 pounds.
I thought you said they just found DNA.
No, they got the DNA and they put it into a regular wolf. And
They immediately injected it into a living animal, of course. Okay.
that's how we clone. Yeah, they just slurp up the direwolf sperm and everyone's happy.
Dr. Malcolm say if we didn't?
And you may now consider yourself newsed.
Sweet.
Right, no fucking questions because we've got to go. I got to go. Sinatra's got to go. So no fucking questions. No, I do not recognise the direwolves in the water. Right. That's it, guys. This show is over. But if you find yourself with a AAA... with an itch that only a AAA meeting can scratch, then don't go stabbing your mum just yet. We're going to be back on Wednesday on the Polydub channel at 10:30pm GMT, 5:30pm IST, 4:30 Central, and 5:30 on Christmas Island with news and banter that will make you literally die. Tomorrow you can find me over on twitch.tv/drunkenplays, where we're doing a bit of either Technology Tuesday or Technically Tuesday. It could be Fallout 4. It could be the Stanley Parable. We've got some more shit on Wednesday. We ain't got anything on Thursday. We've got shit on Friday. We've got shit on Saturday. We've got shit on Sunday. All of these guys are doing other stuff as well. It's going to be fucking amazing. I'm trying to leave. Gamer Levine for the 450 of the Stray Bird Strut says, yeah, but your scientists were so preoccupied with whether or not they could that they didn't stop to think if they should. Dude, look how fucking cute that thing is, mate. Of course they fucking should. I want 18 of them. That's my fucking service animal. While you're over on Twitch, be sure to check out Sinatra_says and Polly_dub. But if it's way past your bedtime, then thank you very much for coming and joining us. Thank you to my esteemed co-hosts, and thank you for all the generous donations. And don't forget, winter is coming. Winter's coming.
With wolves.
I mean, I'm damn near coming looking at that thing, mate. God damn.